Chat. Okay. And we're building up. We're building up. So let's talk about the. I have trouble with my A words this way. Anthropic.
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 Hmm.
I just want to say anthropology.
There you go. She was in Bonanza for one
You,
episode.
you want to take the lead on that one?
Kung Fu. 12 episodes of the Cowboys. You know, he was related to Keith Carradine. I did not know that.
And
Keith
is he the
Carradine's
one?
brother.
Is he the one that was in the Madonna video, Material Girl? Because that's his
Who?
brother
Keith
too.
Carradine?
Because one of his
Kill Bill. Keith Carradine. Kill Bill?
Dave Carradine. You mean David? David Carradine.
David
That's
Carradine.
from Kung Fu. He was the one in Kill Bill. But he has a brother who
No,
the guy
according to his older brother, Keith Carradine. No, he's related to Keith Carradine. Who's Keith Carradine?
he was he the one in the Madonna Material Girl video? And he's been in a lot of B movies. He did a lot of B movies. And good B stuff too.
Carradine. Oh, Keith Carradine. Critically acclaimed American singer, songwriter, known for his extensive work in film and television. He was won an Academy Award for I'm Easy.
Yeah, he's the one. He's a good solid. He did a lot of 80s cable movies back in the day. I grew up watching him. I didn't know he was Robert Carradine's
brother.
Yeah, and he's in the Madonna video, Material Girl. He's the guy lurking about and buys her the truck and hangs out with her. He's a great character actor.
I don't remember that video.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
Oh, are your dogs gonna bark the whole time?
No.
Okay. So let's do the anthropic thing first. And let me because I had some serious notes on that one. I didn't have serious notes. I have one thing to say on that.
Let's practice our opening.
You know, practice the opening?
Yeah. You know, when I come in.
Okay. I got a new music. Yeah, okay. Let's practice the opening because you know
new music cue.
No, it's the same music. I have a different opening for the show, but okay, we go into the show like
he's the amazing Dr. Gray. He's Mr.
It's a rehearsal,
Organized.
folks.
He can
You know
organize
we're
your
live.
life too. And if rash develops, discontinue use.
This is the world famous Dr. J's Pop Culture Show.
With me, Patricia Ray. Okay, perfect.
On New HD, Los Angeles. The sexiest pop culture show in the world. You got it?
Sexiest.
Perfect.
Yes.
That was perfect on the first take. All right. Let me reset that. And here we go. Yeah, I was so busy this morning. I had all this family stuff. Good Lord. Kids.
Damn them.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those mangy kids. Okay. We are rolling.
He's the amazing Dr. Gray. He's Mr. Organized. He can organize your life too. And if rash develops, discontinue use.
This is the world famous Dr. J's Pop Culture Show.
With me, Patricia Ray.
On New HD Radio, the sexiest pop culture show in the world. Because of Patricia Ray, thank you so much for making this show so much more sexier by popular demand.
That's right.
Dr. J, you need a beautiful woman by your side to do this show. And we cover black and brown demographics and all white people who have something for black and brown people. We got it covered here.
We got it covered. Together we make Cafe Olay.
Absolutely. Patricia, how you doing today? You look great.
I'm so excited. I finally booked a job.
You booked a job. You went to work the other day. Tell us about it quickly.
Yesterday, I am in a new campaign for AT&T. I can't give you a lot of deets, but it's a really good spot. It's national English and Spanish. It's going to be on the internet. We did social media spots. We did print spots. It's with a new character for AT&T. I can't say who it is, but it's going to be everywhere because it's general market and Hispanic market. So it's national. So it was a really good job.
So what does it feel like? I mean, working actress for those out there who don't work. I mean, is it just back on the saddle again? It's like just fish to water. You just get there and then you're feeling it.
Yes, it really is. I mean, I got there at 7 a.m. We wrapped at 6, and I probably got on the set around 12 o'clock. So we really did work for a full 5 to 6 hours running the different versions, the 30-second spot, the 15-second spot, different copy for each version, English and Spanish, 30-second, 15-second spots. And luckily, I have to say, they started on me. They started on my coverage first. They did all my wide shots, my establishing shots, and then they moved in and they did my close up and my medium close up. And I thank the producers so much because by the end of the day, it was so hot in there. I was literally like cooking in a sauna because I was wearing this. I'm playing this grandmother character, so I'm like wearing clothes literally
Hot
out of
grandmother,
my,
smoking hot grandmother character, right?
literally out of my grandmother's closet. These clothes came from full on polyester, no breathability at all. And I was just sweating by the end of the day. So by the time we got to the other characters' coverage, was spent. I looked like I had been in a hot box all day. So it was very smart of them to start with my coverage, and I really appreciated it.
So what do you think of the director? Young guy,
Director's
old guy, veteran? What's the deal?
veteran. His name is Benji Weinstein, and he does that progressive campaign that is out. That's the whole thing is based on "Don't be your parents."
Yes, yes.
He directs a lot of those.
Oh, I love those commercials.
Yeah,
They're getting a
they're
little spent now,
very
but they're
very
funny.
funny. So he really knows comedy. He's really great. He's very specific. He gives you super specific notes. He's super low key, like easygoing. Doesn't make you feel pressured, but he's so specific. It's very easy to take his notes. So I really enjoyed working with him. And he did say, "I will definitely see you again," when I said goodbye. So
Woohoo!
I could be
Okay.
popping up in a couple more commercials. Who knows? Thank
Or
you,
maybe did he mean
Smuggler.
as coffee? He meant a working see you again, right? He didn't mean like for drinks later or something like that.
No, no,
Okay.
working on set. It's so fresh. You always have to go there.
I'm sorry, it's still the old, my age, old Hollywood guy. Like, hey, I'll see you again. What the hell do you mean by that? Well, that's good, Patricia. I was excited for you. We postponed doing the show for a day because I thought that's wonderful. I want you to do well and keep working. And you much rather be on set than hanging out with Dr. J, I tell you that. So
No, not true. I'd rather do both. If I could work and do our show, that to me is la creme de la creme because I love talking to people. I love to reach out and telling people that, the things that they, like the recalls and the news that comes out and the current events and honoring just the staple news in our lives that really keep us informed and keep us connected. So I love doing this show with you. Thank you for having me all these years. And
all
this
these
is
years.
a new era.
Go way back to high school, Patricia.
Way, way back. Well,
next time I just gotta
a
outbid
few
you.
years.
I'm gonna start paying you to the point and say you have to tell them, oh, you have to wait. I gotta do Dr. J show first. Can we postpone the shoot until the day after? That's how it's
I need
gonna
to
have
see
be.
Dr. J show. I couldn't possibly work in a film with Robert De Niro.
And so I'm glad you had a great experience. And speaking of a work experience, but there are people who are not having a good work experience right now. How you like that segue?
I love
Anthropic.
it.
Yeah.
Anthropic. Oh,
Anthropic.
yes.
Oh gosh.
Mhm.
You want to do the honors with this because I am
Sure.
get my thoughts together on this?
Absolutely. Anthropic, the boss at Anthropic rejects a big demand from the Pentagon to drop AI safeguards. So basically, this administration, they use Anthropic, which is an AI platform, very much like a chat GPT.
Mm-hmm.
And they want this platform. The CEO, Dario Amodei, said on Thursday that his company would rather not work with the Pentagon than agree to uses of its tech that may undermine rather than defend democratic values. His comments come after 2 days of meeting with the U.S. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth over demands that Anthropic accept any lawful use of its tools. It ended with a threat to remove Anthropic from the DoD's supply chain and to label them a threat. So basically, what this
Wow.
administration wants to do with Anthropic is number one, surveillance. They want to be able to use this surveillance everywhere, airports, streets, cameras, malls, wherever they could put a camera to surveil people. All right. The second thing that they want to use Anthropic for is they want to use it as a weapon. They want to be able to fully autonomous weapons without people supervising it. So basically, they want to allow a machine to have free range to shoot, maim, kill any target without any kind of human supervision. And the CEO said, I will not do it. I don't care if the Pentagon is threatening me with not using us as a company anymore, but I will not. This is not cool with us. We're not going to jeopardize the safety of the American people. And I can't say how much integrity this man has to stand up to these bullies because they're bullying the company. Modi said such use causes have never been included in our contracts with the Department of War, and we believe they should not be included now. The Department of War is a secondary name for the Department of Defense under the executive order signed by President Trump in September. Should the department choose to offboard Anthropic, we will work to enable a smooth transition to another provider, Modi said. So they're even going to help them transition to another AI company where the administration can force them to do complete their demands. But at this time, they will not. Anthropic's spokesperson added on Thursday that while the company received updated wording from the DoD for its contracts on Wednesday night, it represented virtually no progress on preventing the use of mass surveillance on Americans or fully autonomized weapons. So their bottom line is no, we will not do it.
It reminds me of that 80s movie War Games. Shall we play a game? What was that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Joshua. Was it Joshua the computer of Matthew Broderick and was Leah Thompson, where a computer took off and tried to start World War III in a computer game
without human supervision.
Without human supervision. That reminds me of that. Okay, I have a couple of thoughts on this.
We want to hear your thoughts because my thoughts are very clear. There's no way that we should allow. I don't even want AI to take over human performances like in a movie or a TV show. Never mind having the autonomy to randomly select targets.
Well, I used to host a business show, a strictly business show, and I hate to talk business to the business president, but the first thing in mind is, like you just said, such use cases have never been included in our contract with the Department of War, and we believe they should not be included. When you contract as an organization, and I hate to explain this to the current administration, that's what you do. You put stuff that you're supposed to do, and basically they're saying, in layman's terms, this ain't our job, okay? Anybody that's had a business, and I've done contract work, you put in the contract of what you're supposed to be providing and what you're not providing. And even if I don't say what I'm not providing, if it's not in the contract, it's not in the contract. They're basically saying, this ain't my job. This is not what we agreed on. This is not what we're getting paid to do. Now, if you want to have a conversation on more money or an extended contract, we can have that conversation, negotiation 101, business 101. Let's renegotiate, but it's not in the contract, so we're not doing it because we're not getting paid to do it just based on that alone. Now, I haven't seen the contract. I don't even know if this deal can be canceled because you could have signed a 4-year deal with the government, meaning that even if you don't use me anymore, you still got to pay me my money. But usually in these contracts, it's pretty much either side can terminate it with cause or without cause. That's usually how it's done, so both of them can get out of it altogether cleanly. There are no compete contracts that usually go with stuff like this. This sounds too big to have a non-compete in it. There's no mention of a non-compete, meaning that if you stop working with us, you can't do AI for anybody else. But basically they're saying just the business side alone, it's not in the contract and we don't want to put it in the contract. And you know why we don't want to include it in the contract? Because you said it, he said it. We cannot in good conscience do this request. Now, when they say cannot in good conscience, they're basically saying we're not comfortable with this. This is like, it's like a woman with a guy makes sexual advances that say, listen, I'm not down with that. I'm not comfortable with this. It's like a black or brown person who says, I'm not comfortable with you using a racial slur, or a gay person saying, I'm not comfortable using a gay slur around me. I am not comfortable with this. Have we gotten to a point in this country that you can neglect business practices of saying it's not in the contract, it's not my job, you don't pay me to do that. And now you can't even say in good conscience anymore. You can't even say, I'm not comfortable with this, Mr. President. This is not, I don't feel right about this. The old expression used to be, I'll hate myself in the morning if I do this. That's what they're saying. It's not in the contract because we didn't negotiate with that because we never liked it. Now, granted, you obviously didn't read the contract. And even as and I'm not Anthropic. I haven't read their whole company profile, but I'm pretty sure they can't even okay this without talking to the board of directors. If it's a publicly traded company, which it more than likely is, I'm not sure. Let me fact check that before I go further, but the CEO just can't okay this. And whatever you're asking for, they may not even be set up to do it. Even it may be a technical issue where we're like 5 years away from even doing this. To do it right, we have to put certain structures in place. We have to have it in the contract. We have to set it. We have to set safeguards up for it. We're not even equipped to do it, Mr. President, and do it right. So there's all kinds of things about this that are just not right, just from a business perspective only. We are not doing this. It's disturbing. But when we get to a point where we can't say, you know what, Mr. President, in good conscience, I'm just not comfortable with this without getting a bunch of flack. That's where we've gone with another case.
Retaliation.
Then you're going to put me as a threat? You're going to say basically, this is what they're saying about a threat. They're basically saying anybody else that does business with you is going to be in trouble. That's what they're saying.
That's right. Because they're saying they're a national security threat now.
Yes. They're basically ruining your business. And they can file a lawsuit. They can file a lawsuit tomorrow and say, look, you are ruining my business by that alone, by calling me a threat, which they may do. We don't know yet. This is just broke. This news just broke. So we don't know where this is going yet, other than they're saying they may do it. Now, they may come back another day and say, okay, we'll do it. We don't know. But as far as right now, they're not doing it because it's not in the contract. We didn't discuss these terms. So it's a matter of money. And also it's a matter of ethics that we are not comfortable with doing it.
That's
and
right.
And that should be enough for our president. We're not comfortable, Mr. President. But this is the kind of people we're dealing with. It doesn't matter if you're Mr. President, I'm uncomfortable with that. So what? Forget about your comfort zone. Forget about that you're uncomfortable.
Yes, there's everything, morals, comfort, anybody who disagrees is just going to become an enemy of the administration.
They've basically said, pardon my expression for this, bend over, drop your pants, bend over and take it. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Absolutely.
Get on your knees.
And then the public would be at risk.
Yeah, they don't care. Get on your knees and take it. And that is not cool. That is not cool at all. Okay, woo, Patricia Ray, you got me worked up.
That's right. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Because the public needs to know.
The public needs to know this is just in Business 101. It's not in the contract. And Business 102, I am not comfortable. There's something that's known as business ethics. Didn't you take business ethics in college, Mr. President? Someone has a right to say, I'm not comfortable with this. And it should be okay.
It should be okay, but not in this administration. That makes you an enemy of the state.
Uh-oh, are we enemies of the state now? Oh my God. Let me tell you something, I was born enemy of the state. So, ain't no difference for me, but Patricia Ray may be a new thing for you. Okay. Patricia Ray, are you comfortable coming back for another segment on the
I would love
Pop
to.
Culture Show?
Yes.
Okay.
We haven't even gotten to the
Patricia
pop
Ray.
culture.
We're not talking politics here. This is just Business 101.
Business
Ethics
101.
Ethics 101 too. I can't get over that. When I read that, I was blown away. Because normally you don't see organizations say that. I'm uncomfortable. In good conscience, I can't do that. They generally don't say it. They just say no or come up with another reason. The man said, in good conscience, we can't do this.
I can't risk the safety of democracy.
He's got my vote. You've got the world famous Dr. J's Pop Culture Show
With me, Patricia Ray.
on New HD Radio.
Oh, that was a good segment, Dr. J.
Got me worked up, Patricia Ray. Jeez. God. That's all I need. That's all I needed to see in the article. When I saw those two lines, I'm like, well, what the hell? What's the problem? You act like they're in violation. I thought they were in violation of something. They're not in violation of
No.
anything.
No, he's in violation of the contract. He wanted to violate the contract.
I thought that there was something in the contract that said, okay, you're supposed to do it and you're backing out of the deal. That would be different. It's not
No.
even in the contract. What are we having this discussion for? And they could
Doesn't-
sue them. They could say, no, we have a deal. We have a contract. You knew this. You didn't know it because you don't read contracts. You don't care.
Oops.
Okay.
You don't care.
Okay. You got me worked up, Patricia Ray. Is National Pig Day worth mentioning?
If you like to eat pork, sure, why not?
I'll mention it. I'll mention it, I'll mention it right quick.
All right, what are we? What's our next topic?
We're going to the mermaid show. Mermaid thing.
I'll
I'm
let
scared of
I'll let you
mermaids.
take that. That was pretty ridiculous.
'Cause I'm scared of mermaids, believe it or not. They freak me out.
I love it
fish,
that
half
she didn't
woman.
even show up in a mermaid outfit. She just showed up naked.
That I can deal with, but the whole mermaid thing is like, and we'll get into that. All right. Mermaids give me the creeps, but they're strangely attractive. That's how I don't have. You have got the world famous Dr. J's Pop Culture Show
With me, Patricia Ray.
on New HD Radio, the sexiest pop culture show in the world. We're talking some good stuff. We're on fire right now.
Fire.
Go to an Instagram, Strictly Dr. J, Strictly DOCTRJ. You can get clips. And I need to change the name of my YouTube channel, but right now it's Strictly Dr. J. You can go on there too.
And follow us. Follow
Follow
Dr.
us.
J. Follow me at the Patricia Ray on
The
Instagram and
Patricia Ray.
Facebook and YouTube.
Patricia Ray, it's National Pig Weekend.
I love pigs.
Fossil records show pigs roamed the earth as early as 40 million years ago. That's a
Wow.
long time ago.
They
They're in the
stick
Bible.
around.
Remember when Jesus, Jesus exorcised the demon out of in the book of Matthew, out of the crazy man that was cutting himself. And Jesus said, go. The man had a spirit on him. And he said he lifted the spirit out of him and put him into a herd of swine, which are pigs. And the pigs all got violent and they rushed into the ocean and killed themselves.
Ugh,
So,
poor things.
that's just 3,000 years ago. But
That's
40
just-
million years ago, pigs have roamed the earth. And we got to celebrate them now because we eat them. We eat
do.
pigs. They're celebrated. They're the official celebration this weekend. So eat all the pork you want. Now, for you, the brothers in the Nation of Islam, they believe a pig is part cat, part rat, and part dog. That's why the
What?
brothers, the Nation of Islam, the brothers like Malcolm X, Louis Farrakhan, the brothers, the brothers that be at the bow ties on, they don't eat pork. And although I know some brothers in the Nation of Islam who do eat pork and smoke weed, but they don't tell nobody. Elijah Muhammad said you shouldn't eat pork. They believe it's part rat, part cat, and part dog. It's a filthy beast, but it sure tastes good, boys. Man. You fried some
love
bacon.
Me some barbecue ribs, though.
Oh, yes. Some barbecue ribs, some bacon, some ham at Thanksgiving. My mother-in-law, you would love my mother-in-law's ham because she soaks it in brown sugar and Coca-Cola and honey. And you would love that. And what did Patricia Ray do? Patricia Ray, can you come back? Are you there? I can't hear you. Gonna have to edit this one out. What you do? Okay, so we're gonna stop this.